could do it all again, I know I'd go back to you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how I made these. They're sticker boxes, but I covered them in this really cute paper and the stamped images and stuff. So I'm going to show you guys how I put these together. So I just started by stamping out some images and watercoloring them, and I also went back because my watercolor paper is not completely white, and I went back on the white parts and I went ahead and used my white gel pen, and this is my favorite white gel pen to use. It's a Jelly Roll and it works really good. I got it at Michael's. So you're gonna start by just cutting them out. I'm not the best at cutting them, but I do my best. And the scissors that I'm using are by American Crafts. I found these at Tuesday Morning, and I have seen a few more pairs since I went at different Tuesday Mornings. They're really, really good for cutting out your stamped images. I would highly recommend them. Again, they're by American Crafts. Okay, so once you have your little image cut out, then I'm just going to apply it to the box. So the sticker boxes that I'm working with are these sticker boxes right here. I got them from Dollar Tree last year. And I have a lot. There's a bunch of different prints in here. There's like the little snowmen, the gingerbread men, and then the penguins. So I think I'll use the penguins. And I just went to my Dollar Tree this morning and I looked for these, and my Dollar Tree that I was at didn't have them. They were from last year, but I bet they get something like them in again this year. I just didn't see them out yet at mine. But on the inside, it just has some stickers and stuff, which are cute, fun to send to friends. So I am just kind of enhancing them because like it's cute, but it's not just like overly super cute. So adding the packaging to the outside, I think makes them 10 times cuter to send to your friends. So the next thing that I'm gonna do, and I already made these the other night, I'll go ahead and throw in the video clip now of me making these. Okay guys, so I started to measure out all of my measurements here. Now I'm not gonna lie, most of this is me eyeing it. So like I'm using the edge of the box there and I'm just kind of roughly marking it. I'll go back here in a second and even everything out. But for right now, I'm just using the box to make my little lines so that I know how much can go around it. And you'll see here in a second, I will even those out. Okay, so now I'm going to take the tape measure and I'm just making sure everything is even, and I'm creating the other side there. And now I'm going to go through and make sure everything is even, fix my lines and stuff like that. I had my rough lines before, but now I'm just fixing them. So now I'm just using my paper cutter here. And I have a much better paper cutter, but it's in a different place in my craft room. This one's easiest to throw up on my desk and cut things really quick, but you're gonna notice that it needs a new blade. It is not cutting very sharply, which was driving me crazy. But anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out. And now using that same little paper cutter, it's got the little score lines in it. So I'm just using my scoring tool, and I'm scoring the lines where I'm going to fold the paper around the box. So now I'm just bending it to make sure when I check it here on the box, it bends easily, and that looks really good, looks perfect. So now I'm using that finished one that I know fits perfectly around the box as kind of like a template to make the rest of them,
which that might drive some of you guys crazy. Like some of you guys may be like, no, I need to do the measurements and all that kind of stuff. But like for me, this is easiest. So if it's easiest for you to do the measurements and all that good stuff, go for it. But I do a lot of just eyeballing it. So now I'm just going to cut the rest of them out here. So now that I have the rest of them cut out, I'm going to go back to the scoring board and I'm going to use the one that I've already have done that's already been scored as a template on top of the others, because again guys, my rule, eyeball it. So I lay the one that's already finished on top and I just kind of rescore it again over top of the other one. And once I've done that one, I'll then use the one underneath this one as the next template. That way the one on top isn't constantly getting scored over and over and over, if that makes sense. And once they've all been scored, they're ready to go. I kind of pre-bend them just so they're easy to work with. And I will now make the little red piece that will go on the outside. So I'm just going to bring the cutting mat back so I can measure how big I need to make the little square for the outside. And I'm going to do just barely in from each line, again eyeballing it. And so I'm going to take my red piece of paper and I'll make my little markings where I just measured. Once I marked them all, I went ahead and started cutting them. And again, I used the same paper cutter. It was driving me crazy because the blade was dull. So you will be able to see a little bit of imperfection on them there. I just cleaned them up later with my pair of scissors. Once they were all cut out, I just kind of went around and cleaned them up a little bit. But you can see here, I'm measuring out all the rest of the little squares and then I cut them out and they look like this.
Okay, so now that we have these done, we are just going to, I'm just gonna make sure that it fits around it good, and it does. Looks really good. So now I'm just gonna kind of start decorating it, and what I chose to do is I chose to use this glitter. It's foam, this glitter foam sheet. It's not a super thick glitter foam sheet. I think maybe I got them from Dollar Tree. But I had this little piece left from the last one and it's not quite big enough, but it's gonna work. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. And I've just been using my permanent tape runner on this. It seems to be working pretty good. And of course you can decorate it however you want to decorate it. Then I'm just gonna put the 3D foam tape on the back of my stamped image. The foam tape that I'm using are these rolls that I buy at Dollar Tree. They worked perfect. They are strong, they hold good, they're pre-cut, and they're just really easy to use. So I always buy a roll when I go. As a matter of fact, I'm even though it looks like I have a roll in my mind, I'm almost out, so I need to buy another roll of these next time that I go. So just cutting them to make sure that they don't peek out from the edges or anything. Just flip it over to see. That one's gonna peek out a little bit, but no big deal. I honestly think that they're just as good or better than the ones that you get from the craft store. I think they're better, honestly. Okay, so now just checking to make sure I got all of them, and I did. And I've liked to off center my little dude here. So cute. It's like a puppy dressed up like a reindeer. Love it. Okay, so that's pretty good right there. And his little antlers do peek up over the edge, but that's okay. No big deal. Very cute. Okay, so now he's on there really good. And I have been using these little conversation stickers. This one that I use says Merry Christmas. This one says Never Too Sparkly. And they are stickers that are transparent whenever you pull them off of here. So what I've been doing is I've just been cutting them out and then putting 3D foam on the back and then applying them. So let's see, which one do I want to use right now? Fat Pants Ready, that is so funny. Shake Your Snowflakes, that's so cute. Try be nice, Holly to my jolly, that's so cute too. I don't even know. Naughty List, that would be kind of cute next to that cute little dog pretending to be a reindeer. Let's do that one. So this one says Naughty List, cut that out. And then let's see how it'll fit on there. Pretty good, but I'm gonna go ahead and trim the edges. And stick some 3D foam on the back. Perfect. And then I'm just going to put it right there. And on this one, I went ahead and put a cute little snowflake on it just because I thought it was cute and it said Never Too Sparkly. So I added that kind of mirror-y snowflake on there, but I did not on this one. I probably won't on this one either. There's not really room for it, but I think these turned out so cute. Let's go ahead and stick it on here now. What I have been doing is I've been using my little tape runner on here, and this is permanent, or it's supposed to be. So this is permanent tape runner. I made these last night and I left them here overnight. When I came back this morning, they had come undone. I don't know if it's because the tension around the box was so tight, it caused them to come undone, but I went ahead and just added a little bit of glue. So it'll just depend on whatever you have. Obviously, if you have like a really good name brand permanent tape, then it's probably gonna be fine. But, so I'm gonna add just a little bit of glue just for extra strength there. Okay, so then I'm just going to push that down.
Okay, you guys, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!